What is up, guys? Welcome to another Behind the Curve Reacts. As always, if you enjoy the kind of content I'm putting out, feel free to like, comment, subscribe down below, share with your friends, all that good stuff. But today we've got a Patreon request. So before we get into anything, huge thank you to CarlyAnn, my amazing patron, and they would like for me to react to more Stephanie J. Block. Stephanie J. Block, who is just an absolute queen in whatever she has done. I think I've only ever seen her in like 2 different roles, but I've seen compilations, I've seen interviews, I've seen just so much stuff. Plus she was in Falsettos, which will always be one of my favorite shows. Oh my God, she was so good as Trina. It's kind of wild to think like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, I had no idea who this person was. And, oh man, I couldn't even imagine life back then. But this is going to be her singing I Don't Care, which is not from a show, as far as I'm concerned. It was actually a song that Judy Garland sang, back in the day. I don't know if she wrote it, or if she's just the one that's famous for performing it. But either way, it's Stephanie J. Block, so I know it's going to be amazing. So yeah, thank you so much, CarlyAnn. And let's go ahead and get into it.
In fact, my road to Broadway is a wild one. It was about 5 states, a couple of different countries, and 19 years. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent, and my star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I'm 11 years old, and I am auditioning for the local semi-professional production of Annie in our hometown. And it's 3 days of auditions, hundreds of girls, and it gets down to just 2 of us for the lead of Annie. And they have us acting and singing and dancing and working with different daddy warbucks and jumping through hoops.
Damn, that's a lot.
Literally, we did cartwheels and we jumped through hoops. And at the end of this audition process, the producers came down and they said, hey, oh my gosh, you guys are extraordinarily talented. We are so thankful that you're here and what you've done. And just to let you know, the role has been pre-cast.
What?
But this was just to cover our bases. So thank you very, very much.
Wow.
Hell no. I'm 11 years old. My entire world is turned upside down. But I don't care, I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky, they say that I'm plucky, contented and carefree. I don't care if I do get a mean and stony stare. If I'm not successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't care. I'm now 15 years old, and my mother has forged my birth certificate so that I could audition for the Disneyland Summer Parade.
Oh my God.
That explains a whole lot, doesn't it? So, I show up, I'm excited. My sister has worked at Disneyland for a handful of years, and she's been a dancer in Snow White and Cinderella, and I think it's my turn. It's my turn to be a princess.
Oh no.
So, after an interminable day of auditioning at Disneyland, if you're still standing by the end, they give you an index card, and on that index card is written what your part's gonna be. And I see Pfeiffer, and I think, oh, Pfeiffer? Princess Pfeiffer? Who is Princess Pfeiffer? And I think, and there is no Princess Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer is one of the 3 little pigs.
Oh.
So I spent my summer underage, sweating my pork loins off, under a 35-pound character head,
Oh my God.
playing a pig. A girl should know her etiquette, alas, alack. Propriety demands we walk a narrow track. When fellas used to blink at me, I'd freeze them and they'd shrink at me. And now when fellas wink at me, I wink at them right back. I don't care if people frown on me. Perhaps it's the lone way, but I go my own way. That's my philosophy. I'm now 19 years old and I have been working at Disneyland for a couple of years myself as a princess. Thank you very much.
Nice.
I have been playing. Thank you. The people that know me and love me most know that's an important part to my life. I'm playing Belle in the stage production of Beauty and the Beast, and we all get word that Disney Theatricals is going to do their Broadway debut with Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh.
And I think, hello, I am Belle at the park. Costumes are already made. This part is mine. So I audition. I get flown out to New York for the final callbacks. I do as well as I can for a 19-year-old, and the feedback from casting is that I'm just a bit too green. I need to quit Disneyland. I need to get some practical experience, some more regional credits on my resume. And I take it. I think it's great advice. However, my feisty, fearless 19-year-old self looked at casting and said, I'm gonna be big. I'm gonna be really, really big. I don't care if he's in casting or a millionaire. There's no doubt about it. I'll sing and I'll shout it, 'cause I don't care. I'm now 27 years old. I get a random phone call from Stephen Schwartz, the great Stephen Schwartz. Yes, he's in LA. He's developing a new musical. He heard of my name. Thought he'd give me a call. Okay. So I meet with him the very next day, and we sing through a couple of songs. And so begins my 2-year journey with the beginnings of what would become the mega hit, Wicked. And
that's right. I always forgot that she was the first.
So again, I get flown out for the final callbacks in New York, and I have fallen in love with the Wicked Witch, the part of Elphaba. I know her. I love her. I desperately want to play her on Broadway. But again, I get the feedback from casting that I'm just too green.
Heartbreaking. Especially working on it for 2 years.
Isn't it?
Oh.
Anyway, I am heartbroken, but they do offer me the part of her understudy, and I say yes. I call my agents and I said, of course, I wanted a different outcome, but it's time. I think it's time for me to go to New York. I don't care. When it comes to happiness, I'll get my share. Don't try to rearrange me. You knock me down, I keep popping back up. Nothing can change me. I'll always be more of a pig than a princess, but I don't care.
Awesome. Oh, I'm so sad that's over. Oh my God. That was excellent. Like, the song was great. I loved how it was all fun and upbeat. And her story, like her career arc, I already knew some of it, but man, that sucks. And it takes just a really awesome person to be able to go through all that, live through it, experience it, and still be able to talk about it, on the other side. I'm guessing it helps a little bit that she, made it. But, oh my God, I mean, getting that, like, workshopping that with Stephen Schwartz, workshopping Wicked for 2 years, and then was about to go on Broadway. Just like, oh yeah, nope, sorry. And then to watch Idina Menzel get, like, all of the praise and admiration, and just thinking, like, oh my God, that could have been me. Oh man, I feel like a lesser actor would have, like, hung it up and just stopped. But not Stephanie, man. Not Stephanie.
I just love her voice so much. It's so dynamic. Like, she can go from just normal, regular, beautiful Stephanie J. Block voice, and then, like, flipping on a switch can go into that amazing belt. Like, oh my God. She's so talented. She's so damn good. And honestly, like, all these stories that she was telling, I feel like the best actors all have these same kind of stories. I remember listening to a few that Raul Esparza was saying. D.A. Barba from Law & Order SVU was also in Chess and Rocky Horror Picture Show and Company and just a bunch of crap. And he had so many stories like this. Maybe not at the getting so close, but then just not getting it like Stephanie's. But like, be it him or Jeremy Jordan always losing out to Zac Efron, like, it doesn't matter. It's like, it's so character building when you just kind of lose and lose and lose, and then you finally win. And it's like, oh my God. But to come so damn close, like Stephanie did, whether it was Annie or whether it was Wicked or whether it was Beauty and the Beast, like, oh my God, it hurt. It hurt my very soul to just to listen to her tell these stories. I think the worst one though was probably Annie. Just going through all of that, going back and back for callbacks for 3 days, working with different actors, only for them to tell you, oh yeah, we already know who's going to play Annie. It's going to be none of you. We were just covering our bases. Like, oh, that's got to be just a kick to the chest. It's like, it's nothing that you did wrong. We just already made our decision before you even stepped foot on stage. That is just a dick move. But the song, though, the song was awesome. Like, this song was perfect for somebody as, like, self-deprecating as Stephanie Block is, and somebody who is so open talking about those past career struggles, because I'm sure not everybody is okay talking about that. But like I said, I'm sure the fact that she made it and is now like a Broadway legend makes it a little bit easier to stomach. But this was great. This was awesome. I don't know what benefit this was for, but it seemed like a great time. I don't know if they were honoring Stephanie J. Block or if she was just there hanging out just for this number. But man, she is awesome. I'm trying to think though, because eventually I have to watch Wicked because I've never seen Wicked. Do I want to do the Stephanie J. Block Elphaba or do I want to do the Idina Menzel Elphaba? If you guys have any thoughts about that little quandary I find myself in, please let me know. Otherwise, CarlyAnn, thank you so much. Yeah, any Stephanie J. Block is great. Stephanie J. Block, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in a reaction incredibly soon.